1300s and 1400s. Now we'll move into the 1500s with a weapon known as the long sword, because it had a nice long blade, also had a nice long handle, so you can use it two-handed if you wanted some nice power, one-handed if maybe you're up on horseback, going after people not lucky enough to be up on horseback. Hey Devin, come here. And if you're facing someone in armor, poor Devin will respect this regret this chest piece. If you're facing someone in armor, you'd actually grip the sword with your left hand, aim for the holes in the armor, and shove it on in. Is that you? Okay. But John and I are not wearing armor today, so we will be showing you some examples from unarmored longsword combat from the 1570s by a man named Joachim Meyer. As my wife said before, many historical sword fighting techniques are very short. I try and hit him, he suppresses, I try again, he suppresses, he goes for my head, I say none of that, catch his arm, push him aside, whack him in the feathers. But as was also said, for every move there is a counter move.
And it's tax-free weekend. Oh, I know. So all those filter cottons will
as he tries to push my arms aside, I just lift up, smack him right on his head.
Yeah, right in the hat. This is an expensive hat. All right, but for every counter move, there's a counter move. If I feel him pull away from my arms, I can just wait for his sword to come down, flick it to the side, and once again the feathers are toast. But there's a counter to the counter. They had really big counters.
Everything you can possibly think of. The width of your shoulders.
What'd you do to my hat?
Save the hat. The hat is good.
All right, even though this is a big long weapon, it's about 3 feet long. If I get that close to John, he can just stop using it, take his hand off, grab my arms, throw them over my head, and hit me with a pommel. Yeah. I'm too old for this. So that'll be an example of long sword fighting from the 1500s. I'd also like to point out that this manual we just did was translated over at the old Higgins Armory in Worcester. So this has a Worcester County connection.